So, welcome to another episode of Inspired Good Fat Life. And today I'm the guest, which we talk a lot about living on the edge of our comfort zone. And this definitely has me on the edge of my comfort zone. And I'm showing up anyway. So, that said, I have a couple of fun things to share with you. This was sent to me by one of my very dear friends. It's like either you run the day or the day runs you, or you eat guacamole, which I think should be everybody's favorite because avocados, as we know, are one of nature's best good fats. It's not the only one, but it's one of the best. Okay, so that said, I want to just point out the magazine. This is our latest issue, and we're really excited about it. You can go to goodfatlife.com to learn more, become a subscriber, see what's going on at Good Fat Life. And I just left a meeting where we have some really fun surprises and giveaways to our Good Fat Life subscribers. So check us out. Okay, so that said, today what we're going to talk about a little bit is the cycle of life or the rhythm of life. So people always ask me, why good fat? I mean, where does that start from? And what I've learned is this is a process. Is that I'm on a journey. I'm curious about how to live my best life, be my healthiest and strongest and fittest as I grow older or move into different stages of my life. And I'm finding that we are in cycles. And so we're born, we die. That's a cycle of life, right? Or the circle of life, if you, from the Lion King. But it's definitely a process. And so we're babies, we're toddlers, we're adolescents, we're young adults, we're middle-aged, we're older, we're seniors, and, until we're no longer here. That's a cycle of life. And during that time, our body's needs are very different. Like babies' breast milk is is full of high fat. Our brains need lots of fat for development. And we need different levels of nutrition and fat, and I'll just say nutrition through different cycles of our life. And so that's one thing. The second cycle we have is the seasons. So we have autumn, winter, spring, and summer. So we have the seasons, and our needs during the seasons are very different because the sun's different, and the sun regulates our circadian rhythms, which is another rhythm of life. It's a 24-hour rhythm that our body cycles through. And as I'm learning, there are very different needs and very different things that we can do within the 24-hour rhythm, within the year-long rhythm, and then with our life cycle rhythm. And so here at Good Fat Life, we're really studying that. We're getting really good at asking better questions so that we can live our best selves. So I'll give you an example. So I have been going through blood, poo, and urine testing this last week. The last couple of weeks. And so I got the results back, and I learned that I really am gluten sensitive, intolerant. And I kind of always knew that. And when I don't eat gluten, I feel better. But then gluten is just so delicious. I mean, who doesn't love a baguette or this delicious chewy bread and some cheese or whatever, a piece of cake? But I know that it doesn't serve my body well. And it also came back that I was having some issues with my gallbladder with digesting fat. Well, I'm the good fat lady, right? So these are things that I should know about. So I'm getting a protocol, things that I can do to help to help my body function better. And I decided that I also am concerned I have some extra pounds that I don't want, but I didn't want to just go on a diet to lose the pounds. My belief is that our bodies know what's best for us. And if we can provide the environment that works best for our bodies, that they will naturally balance out. So that's the framework that I'm working in. So I got, while doing research, working on my PhD, and part of it is around conscious entrepreneurship, around building good fat life. And so I've been getting research materials, and one of the things that I got is this body clock and traditional Chinese medicine. So it's around a deeper dive into the circadian rhythm of our life and how our body regenerates ourselves. So, and the reason that I bring it up is because as I was reading about the gallbladder, how the gallbladder regenerates, at what time it's between midnight and 1 a.m. There's a lot that's going on during each a minute, if you will, of the 24-hour cycle in our bodies. And it was saying that if you had gallbladder issues, you could have ringing in your ears. Well, I have ringing in my ears, and I've had it for a couple of years, and nobody can figure out. To date, nobody's figured out what's driving that. Now, I don't know if it's a gallbladder issue. All I know is it could be. And I'm really curious to see what happens if I follow the gallbladder protocol. So that's really where we're going with Good Fat Life in 2023. We are really taking a deeper dive into an organic way to honor the rhythm of our bodies, 24-hour circadian rhythms, the 12-month season rhythms, and then the life cycle rhythms, to see what it is that our body really needs. And of course, we're going to start with the good fat our body really needs. And it's going to depend on our bodies, not on, there's not like a one size fits all for everybody, but finding those tools and those ways that we can understand individually how to intentionally live our best lives. So I hope you will join me on this journey and get curious about how best to support your good fat life. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I want to take a moment and do a special shout out to one of our sponsors, which is the Good Fat Company. The Good Fat Company makes delicious, low carb, high satiety, and delicious value good fat snacks. And so you can go to goodfatbar.com and check them out. So they have saved me 1,000 times where I just want something delicious and that is a good fat, especially for those times where you're just kind of like, you don't have much time, but you're hungry. So check out Good Fat Bar.